Welcome to Camille's Reviews. Queen Sugar got me again, y'all. I got me again. Alright, let's get into it like we always do. Nova has been triggered. I told you guys this about what happened in her house. That's your house. That's your home. That's your safe place. Of course, you're going to feel some type of way about that. That is super normal. It's going to take her a while. Just like Micah's still reeling from a few years ago and he got accosted by the police. So she wants to get away for a minute. And of course, Dominique comes along. Now, you guys will be watching this premiere. Let me know what you think. Do you guys trust Dominique? Because for me, it's the convenient, I'm here for you. I don't know. You gotta let me know what you guys think about that. Okay. Darla wants to get an apartment. Once again, which I feel like you have no room to dispute or say no to anything. Ralph Angel says he's not ready. You're not ready. You have lost the farm. It's done. It's time to go. Not saying that it's easy to just say, I'm giving my place up. But you caused this. Yes, you're entitled to your feelings. But you caused this train wreck to happen. You got a baby, literally, coming very soon. So your feelings goes on the back burner. Just move. Get somewhere settled. You got to be, the baby can come at any time. You need to make sure you're somewhere settled. It can't be, she's going in labor. We don't have nowhere for the baby to go. The baby has to have a safe place to go once the baby comes out. She'll be out for a minute, laid up for 6 weeks. This might take care of her. She won't have time to be like, oh, well, you're still moving us in. Why? Come on. Ralph ain't just trying to find Tio. But of course he can't. And nobody knows where he is. Of course. Makes you wonder where he is, though. Like, what's behind that? Did he disappear because Landry's gave him a bunch of money? He said, I'm out of here. Or did Landry make sure that he went away permanently? Something happened to him. The farmers won, but it's not as much money as they would like. Micah, when they were all down at the spot, Micah said, look, let's get together and make our own thing. Let's make our own thing happen. Let's move it. Let's make a movement on our own. Let's not wait for anybody. So as you guys know, Micah has been doing these pictures for an exhibit at the spot. And I think that when they first initially started with the spot coming back and with them getting together for the guys, he was like, you know, hey, I got a spot here on the wall for you to post your pictures at the spot. So some of the pictures that he took were some of Isaiah. There was a time that Isaiah was saying he wanted some photos for a profile or something. I think that Isaiah was just trying to get his mind off the professor. He was kind of sad at the time. So they took some photos together. He's already had a problem on campus with them, with the homophobia and everything else. But he's very confident and knows that that's his friend. He should be able to be friends with anybody regardless of their sexual orientation. I agree 100%. So he posted the photos at the spot, and one of the older guys there made a comment. You know, like what is, like, almost like trying to say, like, what is it, what kind of love is this, and just questioning everything. And you know, Michael, they're like, we're friends. We took pictures together. It's no big deal. Hollywood jumps in like, hey, is there a problem? Even Ralph Angel's like, this shouldn't be an issue. It's no thing. See, I think it was different for Micah when he was on campus and the guys were messing with him and Isaiah, mostly Isaiah. But I think being on home turf with family, it hit different. So the guy was kind of coming at them crazy because of the photos and everything, and just talking a whole lot of noise. And it kind of got to Micah a bit. When they get back to the dorm, he was like, I hope you're not gonna let that old guy or let that person get your mind out of, change your mind about what you're doing. And then he was like, are you really woke, or are you just, doing it for the gram or whatever, like they said, are you being real? He was like, oh, maybe you're not the one you're right there laughing with them. He was like, yo, Micah says, I'm the one who's been defending you at the frat house. Isaiah says he's never said he was gay or not, and doesn't feel like he has to, and doesn't need Micah playing hero for him. I was like, wow. He doesn't have to say anything. They should be able to be friends, and it's no big deal. It doesn't matter if he has a girlfriend or a boyfriend or whatever. So anyway, Davis surprises Charlie. Like he called on the phone. And he was like, well, what are you doing? She was like, drinking some wine, relaxing. Nope, nothing big. He said, hey, I got a car for you outside for a concert. She was like, Davis, what are you doing? So then she gets down to where he has her, this little apartment or whatever it was. She turns around, Davis is there. Surprise. Nice surprise. Then they go inside, and she sees he has it all set up like when they was young, their first apartment. No chairs, just bringing back memories. And then he pops the question. It was their old college apartment, actually. He proposes. She says no. It was hard to watch. It was very, very hard to watch. It's like he poured his heart into her, everything in her. He was like, I'll move to Louisiana. You can move to LA, whatever, it doesn't matter. She says, I love you, but I'm about to run for Congress in Louisiana, and you have your dream job in LA. She says it's setting them up for failure. They're both in such different places. She's not saying no, like I don't want to marry you. She's just saying not right now. It's not the right time. Davis says, and this is the part that got me when I watched it. He tells her he could be patient and that he's not going to give up on them, and said this with tears rolling down his face. I love that whole scene. That entire scene was everything. And I understand what she's saying, because second marriage, their marriage fell apart. They weren't connected at the end of their first marriage. Now you want to get together again, get married, but we are in such different places. We live so far away. Why set us up for the okie doke? So let's talk about Aunt Vi. With the whole thing with Celine and losing the farm and the Landrys, Violet is not doing too good. She falls out when her lupus flares up. In my family, I'm dealing with that. Not with me, but I'm learning about this, and it can be very, very, very traumatic and scary. Watching her, it just put me in the place of, a worry. So she have spots on her. She was rubbing, and She literally she passed out, literally. She just not doing too well. Of course, Hollywood is taking care of her. The part that I did enjoy is when Ralph Angel came by. He came by because he wanted to talk to his Aunt Vi. They forgive each other for everything that they said to each other. It was beautiful. The part that I love is how she reassured her nephew, I love you. I'm here for you. You haven't lost any of that. She was like, you're a good dad, and talked to him about sending Blue away to school and how it affected her. But at the same time, she's saying, I understand. It's a good school. She actually looked it up. You guys leave me the comments. I'll see you in the premiere. So much is going on. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm hoping something positive because the past couple weeks have been pretty yucky. You know, I really was hoping that Ralph Angel would not lose his farm. This is crazy. First, she loses her meal. So it's almost like is the Landry's winning in everything? That's what it feels like. This is Kamisha Reviews. This is the review of Queen Sugar. And I'm signing off until next